in 2 by 3 and divided by another, let's say 5 by 7, right?
Yes.
Okay. So if it is written this way, that fraction upon fraction, so ultimately what we write it, the outer terms are multiplied together and they come in the numerator. So it will be 2 into 7. Understood? And the inner terms, they are multiplied together, they come in the denominator. So 3 into 5. So this way it's going to be multiplied. So the division, so we basically change the division into multiplication. Understood? So
Yes.
these two terms will be multiplied together. Now this is exactly the same thing. This is just the way of writing, but the concept is this. Now try to understand what is the concept. Concept is this, that you are dividing 2 by 3. Like 2 by 3 is being divisible by 5 by 7 here, right?
Yes.
We are dividing 2 by 3 by 5 by 7. So this you learn in the previous classes, that if we change this division sign into multiplication, now the second fraction will become reciprocal. Understood?
Yes.
So this is the same thing, isn't it?
Yes.
So it's just the way of looking at it. So you can write like this also and then change division into multiplication, or you can write like this 2 by 3 upon 5 by 7, and then also you can write. So same thing you will do. Okay, right?
Yes.
Okay. So we should proceed further now. Just 1 minute. Okay, so we have discussed about rational numbers. What are rational numbers? Understood?
Yes.
Okay. So before coming to irrational number, I want to continue with rational number for the time being, and then we will do irrational numbers. Now, let me discuss the decimal representation of rational number. Just 1 minute. Adil is also trying to join. Okay, so Zainab, rational number are of this form, P by Q, right?
Yes.
Where obviously Q is not equal to 0. So this fraction, just 1 minute. Yeah, he is joining just a minute. Yes, Adil, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so please try to join 5 minutes before the class, okay? Right. So anyway, Adil, any problem with the exercise 1.1 of NCERT?
No.
Okay. So I'm starting with the new topic, that is decimal representation of rational number. So first of all, I'll cover everything about rational number and then we will go to irrational number. So accordingly, we will do it. Now, as you know, that rational number is of the form P by Q, right? Fraction basically, and Q is not equal to 0. So I want to convert this number into decimal, so what should I expect? Like if it is a rational number, what does the decimal representation look like? If it is an irrational number, what does it look like? So we will see the difference in both the cases, rational and irrational. Understood? Okay. So let me take some examples and then I'll explain how does it look like. Now the first question is, you will also write it in your copy, that express 7 by 8 in the decimal form. By using long division. But this method is called long division method. Simple division, you know how to divide. Right? So you have to divide 7 by 8. So let us start the division process. How do we divide? We write that, we write the dividend here, right? We want to divide 7 and my divisor is 8, right? This is how we divide. Please unmute your mic, both of you.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm dividing by 8, Adil. Now look carefully. Now 7 is smaller than 8, so 0 time, right? Right? Okay. Now I'll get a 7. Right, Adil?
Yes.
Okay. Please stop me and ask at whenever you are having a doubt at any of the steps. So, okay, 7. Now put a point, decimal, and then put a 0. So 8 into 8 is 64 that I can use here. 8 into 8 is 64. So 10 minus 4 is 6. So now because I've already put a decimal, I can directly put a 0. No need of second decimal now. Now 8 into 5 is how much? 40. 8 into 6 is 48. 8 into 7 is 56. So that I can use. So 10 minus 6 is 4, right? Again put a 0. Now 8 into 5 is 40. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. So you just do them and then we will see. We will compare all the results. This is the first question. Now write down the second question. Now express 2157 divided by 625 in the decimal form. Fine?
Okay.
Okay, so let's start the division. So I'm doing it here, that 2157 and then divided by 625, right? Okay. So if I take the starting 3 digits, so it is only 215. So that is a smaller. So I have to take directly all the 4 digits. Understood?
Yes.
So let's see how many times I can start it with. See, just think of some idea in your mind. This is 600 something, okay? 600 plus 600 is 1200. Understood?
Yes.
So it will be 1200 something. So that means at least 3 times I should try, right? Fine,
Yes.
Adil?
Yes.
600 plus 600 will be something around 1200, okay? That is much smaller. And one more 600 will be around 1800 something, right? 6 into 3 is 18. So something around 3 I should try. So you multiply 625 into 3. 3 into 5 is 15, carry 1. 3 into 2 is 6 and 7. 3 into 6 is 18. So this I think I can try, right? So 3 times 1875.
5.
Okay. So 7 minus 5 is 2. Then you have 15 minus 7 is how much? 8. Right?
Yes.
Okay. And then you have 10 here. 10 minus 8 is 2. Yeah. So only 282 is left. Correct? So 3 is right. Now, obviously, this is a smaller. So I'll 0 time it will go. Fine, Adil?
Okay.
Now, what okay? Is that okay? Really okay or no okay? Tell me.
No.
Should I do it again? See, Adil,
Yeah.
are you having a pen and a copy with you right now?
Yes.
Yes. So, like as I'm doing, you also solve it simultaneously with me, right? Yeah. So you check like how much is 625. Okay, let me start again, Zanab. Okay. So I'm
Yes, ma'am.
dividing 2157 by 625, right? Okay, Adil. Now, if I take first three terms, so obviously this is only 200 something, so it is a smaller. So I have to take all the four terms together for in the first step, right? Okay. So how many times should I start with? As I said, this is 625, right? Now,
Yes.
600 plus 600 is something around 1200. Then plus one more 600 will be something around 1800. So 18 is closer to 21. Fine, Adil. So let me check how much is 625 into 3. You also check it in your copy quickly. Multiply and tell me how much is this. Adil will tell me.
Yeah, 175.
175. Okay, same number. 175.
175.
1875, right?
Yes.
Okay. So 3 times is 1875. Okay. Now you subtract 7 minus 5, 2. 15 minus 7 is 8. 10 minus 8 is 2. So you also subtract in your copy, please. So 282, correct? Right. Now in 282, it will go 0 time, right? No, sorry. This is remainder. I'm sorry, Zana. This is remainder, right? So it is a smaller. So what I'll do is I'll put a point
Point
here.
zero.
Sorry. And then I'll put a 0, correct?
Yes.
Fine, Adil?
Yes.
This was my remainder. So I'll put a decimal now. Then I'll add 1 0. Now let's see. Now in your mind, Adil, you know that 6 into 4 is how much? 24?
Yes.
Yes. So something around 4 will go here. This is 28, you can see. So let us check 625 into 4. Please multiply now. 4 into 5 is 20. 4 into 2 is 8. And then 2 tens.
2500.
4 into 6 is, 24 and 125. So 2500. So 4 times 2500, right? So 0, 2 minus 0 is 2. And 8 minus 5 is 3, right? So now
Yes.
put one more 0. Okay. Now 6 into 5 is 30. That I know. Correct, Adil? So
Yes.
something around 5 I'll try. So please try 625 into 5. So 5 into 5 is 45. 5 into 2 is 10 into 12. And 5 into 6 is 30, 31, right? So yeah, so 5
Uh,
times 3125. Yes, say Adil, what do you want to say?
31,000 to 20.
Yeah, okay. So now subtract it. So 10 minus 5, 5. 9 minus 2 is 7. 1 minus 1 is 0. So I'm getting 75, right? Okay. So again, I can put 1 0. Because this is after decimal, I can put 0. So it will go one time. You can see 750 is very close to 625. So 10 minus 5 is how much? 5. And then 4 minus 2 is 2. And then 6, 1. Yeah, is that okay?
Zero.
Right? 125. And again, I can put 1 0. Another. Now,
Yes.
6 into 2 is 12. So around 2 I'll try. So let us try 625 into 2. So 2 into 5 is 0. 2 into 4 and 6. No. What I have done to 5. Yeah. Exactly.
1250.
Yeah. Exactly 2 times it is going 1250. Right?
Yes.
So Adil, do you remember the division process or you have forgotten?
Yeah, I can remember.
Yeah, okay, it's good. But some little practice is always good. So just one more division we will do, and then I'll show you something. Now divide minus of 17 by 8. Like you have to divide this by long division. Okay. Third question. So this is 8, not minus 8. Sorry. Okay. So just forget the minus sign. We can put minus sign with the answer. Ultimately, we have to divide 17 by 8. Clear? So let's do the division. So 17 divided by 8. So 8 into 2 is 16, 1.
16.
So put point and then put 1 0. So 8 into 1 is 8, right? 2. Again put 1 0. So 8 into 2 is 16, right? Then 4. So you can add 1 0 and then 5 times 40, right?
Okay.
So what do I conclude from all these 3 examples? As you can see that in the first also, yeah, see here. I mean, in the end, I was getting 0 as the remainder, right? This one. Nothing was left in the end, right? 0 remainder. So full, it was dividing completely. Okay. Now, second here also, you can see ultimately there is no remainder. Here also, ultimately it is no remainder. No remainder is left. So this is the end of division. Clear? So you can see that at some point the division is ending. So we call it terminating. Understood?
Yeah.
Yes.
So that means when we are expressing a rational number in the decimal representation, so the decimal representation is terminating. Clear? So please remember, terminate means it is ending at some point. So it is ultimately you are getting a remainder 0. So this is one result we have seen, that if we divide a rational number, then the decimal representation is terminating. Clear? You have to
Yes.
keep this thing in mind. And I have shown this also with the help of 3 examples. Now I take one more example. Let's see, we will see something different in that case. Now you find the decimal representation of this thing. Find the decimal representation of 8 by 3, let's say. Clear? Earlier we did 8 by 7. Now this is 8 by 3. So let's start the division process. So 8 is being divided by 3. So 3 into 2 is 6, right? So you get 2. So you put a decimal and then you put a 0. So 3 into 6 is 18, right? Again 2. Then again 18, right? Again 2. Then again 18. Is this correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So you will keep on getting 2 as the remainder. It will not end anywhere. Understood?
Okay.
Okay. Now one more example I want to give you. This was the first one. The second one is directly I'm writing here. I'm dividing like 20 divided by 11. Let's see what I get. Right? So 11 into 1 is 11, right? How will I get 9 remainder? How much? So put a point and yeah, so make it 90, and then 11 into 8 is 88, correct? So you will
Yes.
get 2. So again put a 0. So 11 into 1 is no, I've taken let's divide 2. Let me take a different example. Just a minute. Okay, I'll come back to it later. I'm dividing 2 by 11 because I want to show you something. So let's divide 2 by 11. Okay. So this will go 0 time. Clear? First. Fine, Adil? Because 2 is a
Yes.
smaller, so 0 time. So 2 will be the remainder. Now, once you get a remainder, then you can put a decimal. Now put a 0. So 11 into 1 is 11 now. Then you get 9. So make it 90. Now 11 into 8 is 88. Then you get 2. Put again 0. 11 into 1 is 11, right? So again you get 9. Make it 90. 11 into 8 is
88.
88. Yeah, so 2, make it 0. Then again 11 into 1 is 11. So again you get 9, make it 90, 18, then 88. Is that okay? Again you get a remainder 2, right?
Yes.
So you have seen a different pattern this time. Now what you're looking at, it was that 6666 was repeating. Now there is a pair like 1 8 1 8 1 8. So there's a repeating pattern here. Fine, Adil?
Yes.
Yes. So this is called recurring. That something is occurring again and again, reoccurring. Understood? It is a combination of reoccurring. Understood? That something is occurring again and again. So this is actually written like this, 2.6 into bar. So we put a bar over 6. That means this 6 will
Is
keep on
recurring.
repeating. Yeah, okay, it is recurring. Now again, this we can write 0.18 bar. The bar combined, because combined 181818 is recurring. Understood? Fine, Adil?
Yes.
Okay. So there are many more examples. Ultimately, the result is that the decimal expansion of, now this is final result or note you can write, that the decimal representation of rational number is, now first it is what? It is terminating.
Terminating.
Either it is terminating, or second, either it
Recurring.
is recurring. Or, I mean, there's or here, right? Either it is terminating or recurring. Fine.
Yes.
Okay. Now there is a question of, again, one more question of NCRT. Let us take. Ultimately, you have to solve it, right?
Yes.
Just a minute. Let me take few slides from here. So let us do this, that you have to divide 1 by 7. Find the decimal expansion of. This is an NCRT question. 1 by 7. Okay, Adil?
Okay.
Let us try to do it together. So you are dividing 1 by 7. All right. So you keep on doing with me. Now 1 is a smaller, so it will go 0 time. So 0. Now remainder is 1. So once you get a remainder, now you put a decimal, right? Now make it 10. So 7 into 1 is how much? 7. So you get 3. You make it 30. So 7 into 4 is 28. You get 2 as remainder. Make it 20. 7 into 2 is 14. So you get 6 as remainder. Make it 60. Now 7 into 8 is 56. So 4 as remainder. Make it 40. 7 into 5 will be 35. Right? 5 is the remainder. Make it 50. Now 7 into 7 is 49. 1 as the remainder, make it 10. So 7 into 1 is 7, right? So 3, make it 30. So 7 into 4 is how much? 28, right? I'm getting 2 as the remainder. So I'm writing it 2 here, right? So make it
Okay.
20 because I don't have space. So 20. Now 7 into 2 is 14. So 6, make it 60. So I think you have started, you can see the pattern again. Now 7 into 8 is 56, 40. So you can see 142857 and again one more 1428 has started. Understood? So the pattern has started, like after this, the pattern is repeating itself. All right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 1 by 7 can be written like this, 0.142857. And now this complete is recurring. Understood?
Yes.
All the 6 digits are recurring here. So there's one more NCRT question. We will do it. Is this clear, Adil? Now you have to do it yourself again after the class.
Okay.
Yeah, please practice it. Fine, Zainab?
Yes.
Next question now. Again, NCRT question. You have to divide 1 by 17 this time. What can the maximum number of digits be in the repeating block of digits in the decimal expansion of 1 by 7? So you have to divide 1 by 17, sorry. Clear? Let's do it. We have to see how many digits are repeating again. So obviously 1 is smaller, so 0 time it will go 0 and then 1 as the remainder. Now put a decimal, make it 10. Fine, Adil?
Okay.
Now again the 10 is smaller than 17, so 1 more 0 time it will go. So you get 10 as the remainder. Now you can make this 100. Clear? You cannot directly make 100 here because 1 0 at a time you can put. Now 100. 100, how many times will it go? How much is 17 into 5?
85.
85. And if you don't know, you can do it here separately, right? 7 into 5 is 35, carry 3 and then 85. So 5 times it will go 85. Good. Now 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 8, 15, right? Now make it
Yes.
150. So 5 times is 85. Now how many times will it go? So 17 into 10 will be 170. Fine, Adil? And
Okay.
150 is close to 170. So at least 8 times you can check. right? Got the point?
Yes.
Yeah. So 17 into 10 will be 170. So something around that. So
One.
let us check.
136.
Okay. So 8 how 136.
Yes.
Okay. So 8 times 136. 10 minus 6 is 4 and 4
4 minus
40.
3.
Yeah, obviously the remainder should be smaller than 17. Then it's fine. Put 1 0 again. Now it is slightly less than 150. So 7 times. Let us check. 7 into 7 is 49. Then 4. So 7 into 1 is 7 and 4 11.
1 0.
Will it go or 8 times should I try? No, 8 times
8.
it will go,
8
right?
times.
136. Yeah, 8 times 136. So 10 minus 6 is 4, right? So 4 is the remainder.
Yes.
So I can make it 40. Now 17 into 3 is how much? 7 into 3 is 21.
51.
Oh, it is greater. Then 17 into 2 will go. So 2 times 34, right? Okay. So this will give you 6 as the remainder. Fine, Adil? You please
Yes.
keep on doing it in your copy also simultaneously. Now make it 60, right? Okay, Zanab, how many times now? So this is 3 times it will go, right? 3 times 51. So 10 minus 1 is 9. Make it 90. Now how many times? 5 times,
It
right?
will go 5 times.
5 times 85. So 5 into 85. So again, I'm getting 5 as the remainder, right? So I'm writing here my 50 because I don't have space. So this 5 is same as this, right? 50. How many times? 2 times, right?
2.
2 times 34. So I'll get 10 minus 4 is 6 and then 4 minus 16. Now again 160. Now how many times? I think 9 times because 10 times is 170. So 9 times it will go. 7 into 9, 63. Then 6, 153. Clear?
Yes.
So 9 times 153. Okay. So 10 minus 3 is 7 now. 7 is the remainder. Make it 70. How many times now? Try 4 times. 17 into 4. 4 7s are 28. 68. Yeah. So 4 times 68. Right? Then I get 2 as the remainder.
20.
Make it 20. Now 1 time
7.
17. Right? So 3 as the remainder. Make it 30.
30.
Now again 2 times. No, 1 time. Right? 2 is 34.
Yes.
So 1 time 17. Now again 10 minus 7 is 3. 2 minus 1, 13. So make it 130. Now how many times? 7 times. Let us try. 7 7 49. 7 on the 7.
130.
4 11. Yeah, I think this will go, right? 7 times, right? 119. So I'll get 10 minus 9 is 1. 2
We can take 8 also.
mm,
Oh,
17
no. It
2
will
8.
be 136.
Yeah, 130. It is greater than 130. Fine. Adil, have you lost the pace or is it fine?
No, it's fine.
Okay. So 11, right? I'm just writing this 11 here. I don't have space. So I make it 110, right? Now how many times? 110. See 7 times is 19. So 6 times I'll try. So 7 into 6 is 42. 4, 102.
102.
Yeah. So 6 times 102. Now 10 minus 2 is 8. then I get 0, 8, yeah, 8 as the remainder, right? So make it 80.
80.
Now how much? Now 5 times is 85. So 4 times, let us try 17 into 4. 4 into 7 is how much? 28. 68.
68.
So 8 times is 68. Then I'm getting 10 minus 8 is 2. And then 7, 12. So make it 120. Now how many times in 120?
790.
Yes, it is written here. So 7 times 119. So 10 minus 9 is 1. Yeah.
Will be 1.
Okay. So then
10.
again 0 time, right? 0 time it will go. It's smaller.
Yes.
So I'll get 10 as the remainder. Make it 100. So 5 times I'll get 85. Now you have seen that it has started repeating. You see here, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So again, I get 15 as the remainder. You make it 150. Then how many times? 8 times is 136 and like that. So you can see like after this, the pattern has started repeating, isn't it?
Yes.
058. Fine, Adil?
Yes.
Yeah, so 058, now it will keep on repeating. So the pattern is recurring. Now in the question, you have to tell what can the maximum number of digits be in the repeating block of digits in the decimal expansion of 1/7. Yes, so how many digits are there? You count. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
15.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm getting 16. Count again.
Oh, 16.
Yeah, so you will write that the remainders start repeating after 16 divisions, right? 16 times we have divided, and after that, the remainder has started repeating. So it will be written like this.
Non-terminating.
1/17. No, it's recurring, not terminating, right? 0 point
0.
and just
0.
write. Okay,
5.
please write everything what is written here and put a bar. Okay, that means this much part is repeating itself. Okay, Adil? I mean, you start from 0, 5 and dash, dash, dash up to this 87. Please write everything. 87, 47. What did I have?
87. 87.
So this was an NCERT question. You are supposed to solve it with the long division. Fine, Adil. Now please practice all these questions again in your copy after the class.
Okay.
So have you noted, both of you?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So one question I'm giving you in the homework. You have to find this 22 divided by 7. This is a very important number. This is actually called pi, the value of pi, right? You must be aware of it.
Yes.
Yeah. So it is like, obviously it is a recurring decimal, but you have to exactly find after how many digits does it start repeating, right? Fine, Adil? You will do it in your copy,
Okay.
right? Now one more topic. So I think you have understood the two things, that if you are doing a decimal expansion of a rational number, okay, we are dealing with rational only. So either it is terminating or it is recurring. Understood?
Yes.
Okay. Now we will check the reverse thing. So one by one we will see. The first topic is conversion of terminating decimal into a rational number or in the form P by Q. If we are supposed to do the reverse thing. For example, a terminating decimal is given to us and you have to write it in the form of P by Q. How will you do it? Understood? Fine, Adil?
Yes.
Okay, so please write this conversion of terminating decimal in the form P by Q. So one by one I'll take. First I'm taking terminating. Then we will take recurring also. So just one example. For example, I'm taking 0.15. So it is terminating after 2 places of decimal, right?
Yes.
Okay, so this is simple. You know how to write it. So 0.15 can be written like this. I'm just removing the decimal. So it will be 15 divided by. So you check how many, like after how many digits
2.
you are having a decimal. So start from the right hand side. So 1 digit, 2 digit. So write a 1 and then put 20. Understood?
Ah.
Yeah. So simple. This now I have converted my decimal in the form of P by Q. But I can reduce it to a simplest form, right? Because you can see both are divisible by 5. So 5 into 3 is 15, 5, 3 by 20, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so this is of the form of P by Q. Understood?
Yes.
So we
Yes.
actually stepwise we write it like this. Like after this step I got this. Now in the next step what I'm doing is I'm actually dividing numerator also by 5 and I'm also dividing the denominator by 5, right? This is how like exactly I'm doing. So then I'll get 3 by 20. Understood?
Yes.
So after removing the decimal, I've got this. Then I have like divided both numerator and denominator by 5 and I've got this. Okay, another one I'm giving you. Second example, let's say 0.00026. Fine. Okay, so how will I write, Adil? Now you will tell me 0.00026. Now what should I write?
Divided by 10,
How many zeros?
26.
Okay, so 26 divided by how many zero? Tell me 4, 5, 6, like
1000.
this. Tell me the number of zero. 3, 4, 5,
4.
6, 4. No,
Yes.
no, not 4. Start from
5.
here. 1, right? 2, 3, 4, and 5. So after 5 digits, you are having a decimal. Understood? So
Okay.
you have to divide by 5 zeros. Clear?
Yes.
Yes. Now I want to reduce it to simplest form because both are even number. Numerator is also even. Denominator is also even, right? So I can divide both by 2. So 26 divided by 2. And similarly, this 3, 4, 5 divided by 2. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. So 26 divided by 2 is 13. And then like just keep 4 remainders away and this 10, it will become 5 and then 4, 0. So I think this is the, or it can be further divided. No, because 13 is a prime number and this is the simplest form, right?
50,000.
Yeah. So so you have seen how to convert a terminating decimal in the form of P by Q. This is simple. Just remove the decimal and bring it to simplest form. That's it. Okay. Now, if I have a number like this, for example, the third case, if I take, so I have a number like this, for example, 15.75, right? Now in both of them, I was having a 0 here before the decimal. Now I have something before the decimal also. So how will I write it? So this will be written like this. So I just remove the decimal. So 1575, right? And then write 1. Now how many 0? Again, you check 1 and 2. So
2.
after 2 digits, you are having a decimal. So you put 2 0. Fine, Adil? Yes, Anna?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Now you can see you are having a 5 and 0 in the end. So both should be divisible by 5. So you can divide both by 5. Divided by 100. This is also by 5. This is also by 5. So I'm dividing the numerator and denominator by 5. So what will it give you? Divided by 5. So 5 into 3 is 15. Then 5 into 1,
315 divided by 20.
right? 315. And divided by 20.
20.
So again, Adil, you can see both can be divisible by 5. Again, you divide them by 5, right? So this time is 5 into 6 is 30 and then 15,
6 to
63, right? Divided by 4.
yes.
So this is the simplest form.
Okay.
Yes. So you can keep on dividing it if you think there is a common number between numerator and denominator. So you can divide it 2 times, 3 times till you get the simplest form. Now you tell me the answer for this one, both of you. 8.0025. Now please do it and tell me the simplest form. Yes, Adil, how will you write it? Tell me.
25 by 1000.
No, not 25. See, you are having something before the decimal also, right?
820.
No. This is important, Adil. See here. When you have a 0 here in this case, right? When you have a 0 here, then these like zeros are not significant. You can directly write 26. But now these 0 are falling between 8 and 2. You cannot remove them. Understood?
Okay.
They are between 8 and 2. You cannot remove them. You will write it 80025 and then divided by how many zeros?
5.
Again,
4.
yeah, you check the number of digits after decimal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, right? For putting the 0, you have to check the number of digits after the decimal. Understood?
Yes.
Yeah, so this step is important. Now please remember this thing. Now you can divide, that is okay, but this step itself is very important, how to write it. So please note it carefully. Now both can be divided by 5. So at least first you divide them by 5 and see what you get. Yes, what are you getting?
3201 by 400.
Okay. Adil, what are you getting? Okay, after dividing 80025 by 5, what are you getting, Adil, in the numerator? Right? This both you are dividing by 5.
Uh,
Clear?
yeah, I'm getting 16,005
Oh,
by
tell me like this, 1, 6, like that.
16005
Hmm. Divided
by
by
5,000.
5,000.
500.
After dividing by 5, you are getting, right?
Yes.
No, it is wrong.
Will be 2000.
Exactly. See, numerator I think is fine. So 5 into 1, okay, 36. Okay, that is fine. Now in the denominator, Adil, okay, leave these 3 0, right? They will come exactly like this. Now 5 into 2 is 10. So 2 should come here, isn't it? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. And Zainab, numerator, do you think it is correct?
Yes.
Okay, I think so. Okay, right. Now again, both can be divided by 5, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So now tell me, Adil, what will you get in the numerator? See, I want to spend some time on this chapter because I want you to work on your calculations, please, before moving to the next chapter, okay? Please do
If
multiplication,
400,
division, everything. Okay, tell me 4.
400.
And
The denominator.
denominator is 400, right? What is the numerator?
I'm calculating right now.
So much of time, Adil. You do it,
It's 3,201.
3, 2.
01.
Yeah, Zainab, it is correct.
Yes.
Okay. So can this be further reduced?
No.
I don't think so,
No.
right? Yeah, okay. So
Yes.
this is the simplest form. Right. So time is almost over. So I think the recurring I'll discuss in the next class. So today we have seen how to convert, first of all, we have seen the division of rational number. So we have seen either it is terminating or it is recurring. Understood? Okay. Then we have seen the reverse thing, that if you are given a terminating decimal, how to write it in the form of P by Q again. Okay.
Yes.
So that we have seen. In the next class, we will be discussing that if you are giving a recurring decimal, how to convert it again in the form of P by Q. Understood? So I'm giving
Yes.
you some homework. Adil, please note down the homework. Yeah, so minus of 25.6 6875, right? You have to convert it in the form of P by Q. Obviously, it's a terminating decimal, you can see. So bring it in the form of P by Q. And let me give you some divisions also.
22/7.
22 by 7, yeah, that was one of the homework. So 22 by 7 you have to divide. And then one more I'm giving. So 327 divided by 500. Please do this division also. Right? And one more. So minus of 16 divided by 45. So I want you to basically practice some division problems, right? Just to
Yes.
avoid mistakes. So these are the 4 questions in your homework. And Adil, you have not sent me any message on WhatsApp till now.
Yeah, I will put it.